Good morning, Sylvia. It's a cold morning here in Amarillo, Texas. It's about 45. Still windy, but not as bad as yesterday. Today we're going to El Reno, Oklahoma to get some barbecue, and we're going to see some Route 66 sites along the way. And we're going to go to the crossroads where the final scene in the movie Castaway by Tom Hanks was filmed. So it's going to be a good day. I'm at the intersection of the final scene in the movie Castaway by Tom Hanks. So to paraphrase, that way takes me to I-40. That way takes me to Amarillo and Flagstaff and west. That way takes me north to Canada with a whole lot of nothing in between. This way takes me east to North Carolina, home, and Laurie. So that's the way I'm headed. Every state's a little bit closer home now. Leaving Texas, Oklahoma, here I come. Tonight I'm going to be staying in El Reno, and there's a barbecue place there that Lori and I really like, so I'm going to pig out tonight. So I'm going to have a little snack here at a little roadside table, and I've had several questions about equipment and gear. So here's one thing that I highly recommend, if you can. Take along a little cooler. Not one so big that the motels would give you a hard time when they catch you getting ice for it. And I like to have some flavored water drinks from Walmart along with me. So the really nice thing I have in here is a pickle jar. And if the pickle jar can keep pickle juice in, it can keep water out. And that's just enough that I've got some cheese and pepperoni, and I have wheat thins I'm going to eat with them. I really like cheese and pepperoni as a snack. So, and this keeps everything cold and dry. It's worked out really well so far. Well, I'm here at a National Historic Battleground between Custer and Black Kettle in 1868. And this was before Custer got wiped out in the Battle of the Little Bighorn with the Sioux. I think that was in 1875. Like most of these encounters between the U.S. Cavalry and the Indians, it's hard to find the exact truth. Supposedly Black Kettle wanted peace and had gotten assurances from the troopers that his village would not be attacked, but then supposedly there were some young men in the village who had been in war raiding parties in Kansas. Anyway, so Custer marched his troops through the night through a bitterly cold blizzard and deep snow and surrounded the village. And at dawn, they fired up the band playing Gary Owen and swept in to attack the sleeping Cheyennes. Black Kettle and his wife were killed. There's controversy about exactly how many Indians were killed, but a bunch of them. And they burned all their lodges, their winter supplies of food, buffalo robes. 875 of their horses were slaughtered. And at nightfall, the cavalry returned toward Camp Supply with 53 women and children captives. And what I find interesting are the rocks and, I don't know, mementos, I don't know what you call it. There's something wrapped up with twine, mostly rocks, but here's some type of a bracelet, a little frog, some type of a ring. Interesting. Very nice parking area here, and you can see it's not very crowded. Well, this says that the attack only lasted about 30 minutes. It happened November 7th, 1868. And at the end, 40 Cheyenne men, women, and children, and 22 soldiers were dead, and the southern Great Plains was a different place. There are prisoners in spring of 1869. The Indians who had been encamped down along the river, and Custer waited behind that ridge over there through the night, or when Custer arrived, they waited just beyond that ridge over there to attack. But yeah, the Indians were down along the creek, along the stream, whatever that is, because it would have provided water for them and their animals, and no doubt grazing for the ponies. So this is another one of those places where it's so quiet you feel like you need to whisper. Now, of course the wind's blowing and I can hear that, but there are no human-made sounds here. It's just the wind. If I look around, there's not a cloud in the sky, and not even any contrails from airplanes. I'm in central Oklahoma headed toward El Reno. Now there's a lot of Route 66 stuff through here, but I've seen everything that I want to see over multiple trips in the past. But I'm going to pop in and get a quick video clip of several places along the way without a lot of explanation. So this one is in Canute, Oklahoma. That sign has seen better days. I'm just west of Hydro, Oklahoma, and this is one of the more well-known sections of Route 66. You notice the curbing along the side, and it's concrete, and the expansion joints are pretty rough. That's one of the ways you know you're on the original Route 66 roadbed. There's a little bit of pavement, but yep, there it is again. Original Route 66 roadbed west of Hydro, Oklahoma. And if you're in this part of the country, you've got to stop here for a moment. Provine Hammond Station. This was built in 1929 and it was bought in 1934, renamed the Provine Station. Small tourist court was added for overnight stays. 1941, Lucille and Carl Hammonds became the new owners, raised 3 children. For 59 years, Lucille operated the business. And there's old Route 66, parallel to I-40. I'm at the Days Inn in El Reno, and this is pretty decent wall art, motel art. It's a, looks like a photograph printed on canvas, sunset. Pretty decent.